Thank you all. Thank you to all of today's speakers, and each of whom deserve a voice in our city's economic development. Pittsburgh has a golden opportunity to partner with residents to use redevelopment to reduce the inequality gap. We can create living wage jobs, our long-standing communities are able to stay and flourish, and we can create greater equity for communities of color and working people. But we need transparency from the city. We need to know what is in Amazon's plan and any plan coming to our region around economic development. Since we aren't getting any answers, we thought we'd ask one more local expert, Alexa, for some answers about Pittsburgh's HQ2 proposal.
Hey, Alexa, how much in tax breaks and incentives have you been offered to come to Pittsburgh?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Would you like to take a break? There is a Starbucks nearby.
No. Alexa, is Amazon promising to invest in schools, affordable housing, and public transit in exchange for these tax breaks?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Would you like to hear about Amazon's daily deals?
No. Will Amazon be paying their fair share of into the community tax base at all?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Would you like to learn about the Pennsylvania State Fair?
No! Alexa, I've heard Amazon pays poverty wages to its workers in warehouses and fulfillment centers around the country. Will Amazon be bringing quality local jobs to Pittsburgh?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Here is a list of available jobs at Amazon.com. Would you like me to read them to you?
No! Alexa, this is outrageous.
Here, let me give it a shot. I'm used to dealing with big companies like Amazon. I work for UPMC, and they claim they're the Amazon of healthcare. Alexa, if you come to Pittsburgh, can you guarantee workers get $15 an hour in a union?
Amazon sets wages based on local market rates. Healthcare giant, UPMC, is the largest private employer in Pennsylvania. Would you like to make an appointment with your doctor at UPMC?
No, Alexa. I've heard that UPMC said they would pay $15 an hour by 2021. Alexa, can't Amazon pay more because they're a for-profit business and UPMC is a not-for-profit?
UPMC is a nonprofit organization that reported $1.3 billion in profits last year.
Hey Alexa, why don't you and UPMC pay workers a living wage?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Pittsburgh has been named one of America's most livable cities. Would you like to plan a visit to Pittsburgh?
No. Alexa, will Amazon commit to paying workers, including those at its Pittsburgh Fulfillment Center, a living wage?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Would you like tomorrow's weather forecast for Pittsburgh?
All right, let me try. Alexa, I've heard rent will skyrocket if Amazon comes to Pittsburgh. How will Amazon moving into Pittsburgh impact the affordable housing crisis?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Can I help you find a luxury apartment in Pittsburgh?
No, I don't want a luxury apartment. A luxury apartment. My people in Pittsburgh are already being forced out of the city in record numbers because of the rising rent and luxury apartments. In Seattle, even long-time homeowners are getting forced closed on base because of their property taxes are going up at fast pace. Alexa, is Amazon committing to improving the affordable housing in Pittsburgh?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. I see that renters, transit advocates, workers, and environmental justice groups had a rally yesterday in Seattle to ask for Amazon to pay for affordable housing. Would you like to read the story about yesterday's event in the Seattle Times?
No, we're less people in this city. Where are we supposed to go?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Would you like to change your delivery address with Amazon Prime?
So I'm a guy that uses public transportation, and Amazon coming here is going to drive bus riders like me into living farther out into the county. So Alexa, is there good public transportation in the Mon Valley?
Current research reveals that the Port Authority is planning on cutting bus routes in the Mon Valley. Would you like to see Seattle's public transit schedule instead?
So those hipsters, those high-tech hipsters in Seattle love their trains. Is Amazon going to pay the billions of dollars that it's going to take in public transportation infrastructure to get their workers to and from work?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Would you like to hear a song by the band Public Transit?
Alexa, why would anyone want Amazon to come to Pittsburgh?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that.
This is absurd. We don't know what taxpayer money Amazon is being promised. They won't promise good jobs for Pittsburgh residents. Housing costs will push thousands of residents out, and their HQ2 will require billions of dollars in public transit money? Is this Amazon City, or is it our city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city!
Whose city?
Our city! Yes, whose city is this? Our city! And we need to remind our elected officials and all incoming economic development that this is our city and that we will not stand for anything but transparency, quality jobs, affordable housing, and in making sure that people can get to and from work. Thank you for coming. Thank you to all of our speakers. Thank you to Alexa. And thank you to Pittsburgh United. Thank you very much.
All right, good clap.